Oh man, welcome in to Toyota Postgame Live. The Kings fall to the Denver Nuggets 136 to 105. It was not pretty at all. And yeah, here we are at Golden One Center. It's cold. The Kings lost. I sound miserable right now.
Yeah, I mean, this was an absolute rough one that was over, I don't know, after the first quarter.
Easily.
And look, I know Levine was out tonight, Sabonis, Schroeder. No denying guys out.
For sure.
I think just seeing another loss at home like this, another 30-plus point loss like this,
oh my!
all I can think about is just like, what happened? I mean,
I hate this.
3 years ago, this team was the best watch in the league. And now what we're seeing out there is like, this is rough. And tonight, you know, some of the young guys did some things late, which was great, but it's tough on this fan base, and you feel the energy. Yeah. They want to come into this building. They've wanted a winner for years. They got a little taste of it for a couple of years, and it's gone. It's gone,
just like
and
that.
It's a tough spot to be in.
It is. It's tough for everyone. And I mean, you and I actually reflect on this a lot. And I think after losses, especially like this one, where you just know it's over in the first and it's like there's just no way of coming back, it feels a little weird. It's tough to just go in and break down everything. The good thing is, and Deuce and I also always talk about this, there's always going to be some good to take out of a game.
Sure.
It's not about forcing it, sugarcoating it, and looking for it. It's just true. Like, you're watching hoops. You're watching a team with the former MVP on it and their style of play. Like, no matter what, with the two teams on the floor, you're going to find some fun basketball mixed in, even if it's not for the team that you root for. But that's what makes this so tough. Because I think when you are in Sacramento, you know how this fan base works. This fan base is so loyal and is so just invested.
Well, and this exactly, Morgan. And that's what I'm saying. Going back to the first half of this game. And look, it's Denver. They're a great team. Like, they should have won tonight. We know this, okay?
Yep.
But when I watch a first half where there's defensive mistakes that just shouldn't be accepted, when I see there's 7 assists in a half, and it's not because you're shooting like 20%. It's because you're not moving the ball. And it's going back to what you just said. I know what Kings fans want. You know why? Because I'm from this town, okay? I've rooted for this team for a long time. And what they want to see is share the ball. Give me some effort on defense. Dive on the floor for loose balls. And if you lose, okay. We can, not that we want that, but we accept that you're going out there and competing all the time. And I thought tonight, some of the mistakes that were made defensively, I'm like, you just can't make those mistakes against Denver. You can't hold on to the ball like crazy. This should have been a game where that ball is whipping around. And that's why with the group that we saw in this game, if you watched the end of this game, you did see that. You saw that flow, and it was the young guys that were doing it, you know?
Well, and let's talk about one of those things that you just mentioned. On the defense end, a lot of different things will break down there and what wasn't going well. A lot of things were not going well. But one of the things you and I pointed out early on was how even Russell Westbrook was closing out or getting back in help or playing in no man's land. And the reason why I just point him out, because I'm like, you're a vet. You're the hustle guy. You're the guy that we are relying on right now for the energy, for the passion, for the veteran leadership, because those are the things we need to lean on right now. And so then when you see those possessions taken off, and then on the offensive end, he wants to go to work and do his thing, when there's 4 other guys on the floor, it can get frustrating. Look, I want him to do his thing. I want to make sure that he still feels like, I can put the team on my back, get a trip dub, do what I need to do. But at the same time, with some of those plays, I'm like, you got to make sure you're doing it on the other end, because I want to make sure that these young guys are also learning from you in those moments every single possession.
I hear that. And tonight, the Nuggets just picked them apart. And there were like glimpses of it looking better somewhat in the second quarter. When Jokic and Murray were off the floor, there are some better moments. But what Jokic did tonight was quite literally absurd, okay? Because we've seen him have 36 points in a game and 12 rebounds. He missed 2 shots. He did it in under 30 minutes of work. Ooh. I joked in the first half, he didn't break a sweat. I don't think he broke a sweat. He doesn't even have to shower after this game.
Okay.
He's putting on his clothes and getting on the bus and going to the airport.
That's disgusting. No,
I know, I'm
not.
just telling you. And that speaks to how talented he is as a player. And the Kings just didn't have much of an answer for him, because when you're taking on someone like him, one, it's Maxime Marino getting an opportunity. He got some stretches on him, Precious, Drew Eubanks. They threw a lot of different guys out on him. But, with that Murray-Jokic pick and roll, there's got to be help on the backside. And, there wasn't enough help. The physicality wasn't there. And in addition, Jokic is just an absolute generational talent.
In Jokic, the guy that did not break a sweat, he's actually our Mercedes-Benz of Stockton star player of the game.
Shocker.
Oh, yes, Nikola Jokic.
Man.
I know. Well, we had to give it to an opponent because, look at his numbers in the 4 games played against the Sacramento Kings this year.
To be fair, held him below his average against Sacramento tonight, 36.
How many minutes did he play?
You know what's honestly crazy? He played 29 minutes, but what's crazy is the field goal percentage. 70%?
Insane.
70%, and he did everything early on. And look, Max is working here, but this is just a guy who has multiple MVPs.
Oh my, no.
Help is late there.
This is hard on the eyes. Why are we playing? Why are we doing this? Oh, yes, because he's our star player of the game. And no, Deuce, you're exactly right. You're seeing as much resistance as you can from some of these guys, even Precious trying to go to work right there. We saw it with Max as well. It's some of the easy moments that we saw that were frustrating, right? When it was Drew Eubanks going under a screen and allowing Jokic to get an easy 3, or even just Jokic being able to roll to the basket with 0 resistance and or find a player on a backdoor cut without anyone getting in his face and trying to take away the vision.
36 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists in 29 minutes. Just an unbelievable game from him. I mean, it was just a special, special game from Jokic.
It really was. Well, I kind of have a positive. Let's get to our Red Hawk Resort and Casino next level player of the game. It's a little bit of a positive, and it's going to go. I know it's going to go to DeMar DeRozan, and he passed Vince Carter in career points tonight. Now, not the game that you want to be like celebrating all these things, but it's still so cool to see DeMar DeRozan, just his career as a player with that many. What were you counting? What?
Yeah, I was looking at the Curry number. I was thrown off a little bit. But yeah, Curry in 22nd. I mean, DeMar's been doing it at a high level for so many years in the NBA. Still one of the best bucket getters in the league. And he just has a variety of ways he can score the ball. He only played 21 minutes in this one tonight. And it was interesting because Denver was throwing doubles his way. Anytime he was on that block, they were shading over and saying, hey, make someone else beat us.
And we were shocked to see that, too, because you've seen that happen with some other teams. And the double wasn't necessarily working. Then other teams that would just play him straight up be like, yeah, we'll let DeMar get these 2s and beat us. What is he going to do? He's not going to shoot a whole bunch of 3s. Tonight, changed up game plan from the Denver Nuggets, trying to make his life a little harder. You mentioned it, the 21 points. It's hard to evaluate the minute distribution in a game like this. I know that's something that we really have been wanting to look at, especially for some of these older guys with the Sacramento Kings. We want to see Doug Christie go in a direction of keep playing the younger guys. Tonight it was one of those games where it's like you could just go anywhere. I mean, Dougie McBucket's got some minutes.
That was an interesting one too. Nick only played 9 minutes in the first half, and then Doug came in for the first time since the game in November against Atlanta when the Kings lost by 30 here. But yeah, I mean, those guys ended up playing a lot of minutes. Keon got 30, Monk got 30. They just played them pretty much the entire fourth quarter. Even Devin Carter got in the game tonight, and Devin was in Stockton the last 2 nights playing. So this was his 3rd game in a row playing after not playing for a month.
And Devin Carter, honestly, being able to play 3 nights in a row. We were calling his games actually in Stockton back-to-back against the South Bay Lakers, and he was getting minutes. He was getting those opportunities, and he was leaving it all out there on the floor. So to see him get in there tonight as well.
He was a bright spot. I thought he was decisive. It's like when you look at the end of games, fans will be like, oh, it's garbage time. For Devin Carter, every second he is on the floor right now, especially only playing 8 games coming into tonight, is impactful. It's meaningful. He's got to go out there and do things. And for him, it's being decisive with the basketball.
Yes.
When you're open, shoot it, go attack, but also get teammates involved. I thought he did a good job of that last night in Stockton, even though his shot wasn't falling. And then tonight, he did the same thing.
Well, in that first game in Stockton, a couple nights ago, he was taking some shots that weren't amazing. His shot selection just wasn't there. It's like you could tell he was just trying to get in the groove of things. And then he started attacking the basket. He adjusted in game. Then he was asked about it after the game, and he even said he took some questionable shots, and so he needed to make some in-game adjustments. And I just love to see his growth, his awareness, and his accountability, even in that situation after the game.
He's a lottery pick, right, last year, and we just haven't seen a lot of him. So maybe, it's someone we see going forward a little bit here.
Well, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this game. Maybe we got a positive. Maybe we
I think we just hit it.
Okay, yeah, we already did. Either way, we got more to talk about. Oh, this was a positive right here. Like, what is happening here? Don't worry, we're not going to break this down next. Come on back. We'll see you in a bit.
Toyota Kings Postgame Live is presented by Toyota. Class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places.